But now that we are at the end of our day, it's time for us to hear from our fearless leader. I mean, there are a thousand things that I can actually say about her, but I just put a few lines together just to kind of give us a snapshot of all she does and what she means to us. And I think she's worthy of a great intro. So, here we go. Dr. Helen Glenn-Beady is the second daughter and ninth child of Essie B. and William Earl Glenn. She serves as the executive director and secretary of the board of directors for the Essie B. and William Earl Glenn Foundation for Better Living and the ACEs Awareness Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome our fearless leader, my lunch buddy, doer of all things good of the Glenn Family Foundation, Dr. Helen Glenn-Beady. Knock him out.
You all know that only a relative could get away with something like that, right? Thank you so much, Chris. That's so endearing. I really appreciate you doing that. It's kind of funny. I chuckle at it. But we all work collectively to try and pull this event together for you. And I hope that you have enjoyed, not only enjoyed yourself today, but felt welcomed by my family, my siblings. Leona did not acknowledge it, but she's a cousin of ours that grew up with us. So when we talk about being a sibling inspired, most of our siblings and relatives make up our board of directors. And family focused, all of that, we mean that from a community-based perspective. So do know that that is something that we take very seriously. I want to thank each of you for taking the time from your very busy, rigorous itineraries to come today to share with us. For the agencies with Child Protective Services, I don't, where's Vadea? Did she show up today? Y'all just stand. She called me and she tells me, said, Dr. Beady, we got a lot of folk that I need to, listen, we want to give them a thunderous round of applause. My word, thank you so much for all of the work that you do. And I think we have Life Help Region 6 here. Are they here? That team is here. Give us a big shout out, a big wave. Phaedra and her team. Caitlin, my niece. Caitlin, what is the name of your group? That's A Bridge to Recovery. I think they're new joining us this year. And we want to thank you so much for bringing your team. And hopefully you'll join us again next year. Again, we cannot ever do these kinds of things without the love of family. And I'd like to certainly have my wonderful husband to stand, Dr. Charles Beady, if you'll stand. You all know him. My sweetheart, and I mean, the real wind beneath my wings. My husband is going to be retiring on June 30th of this year. Many of you know him as the past president of the Pineywood School, but also, and he's turning his phone off because his office is probably calling, but he's the executive director, president, and CEO for the Mississippi Food Network. We feed the hungry in the state of Mississippi. So please give him a round of applause for what we do. He does. Again, we can't do it without family. Chris, thank you so much for standing in as the MC. My eldest niece, Dr. Alvernica Lucas. For those of you stand, Verna. Verna is my niece. Verna she retired, y'all, but I'm older than her, okay? Is a retired dentist. She's here. Certainly the president of our organization, my youngest brother, Dr. Clyde Glenn. Clyde, give a wave. Clyde tells everybody that I take a point of personal privilege of letting everybody know that I named Clyde. All of us, it was 11 of us, and everyone was 2 years apart. There were 5 years between us. And, you know, in the Delta, you have kids born and you know, from home at home, and I was around a space heater with my mom being grown, you know, as they said in grown folk conversations back then. And they were just talking. One of our neighbors asked, "Yeah, name the baby B," and I was just standing there by the space heater, and it just kind of came out. Mom, this is be his name, and that is his name. And we're so proud of the work that Clyde does in helping to lead us in this journey. Certainly great. Our team. Where's our team that's coming forward? forward for the Glenn Family Foundation, all of our team. My good friend Pat Whitlock, many years of being who volunteers with us and supports the work of the Glenn Family Foundation. I see Jakivia. Jakivia's doubled in. Jakivia flew in from. Drove in from New Orleans on last evening, and she does a phenomenal job with us with all of our grants work, evaluation work. Jakivia, thank you. We love you so much. You're like a daughter to us. Certainly, we got Tamika that's there, part of Clyde's office that's volunteering. Indira, where's Liz? She had to leave. Okay, Liz and Indira I hired many years ago. You all probably have heard this. I work my real day job is, believe it or not, with the Heart Association, but I'm on vacation today, okay? And but I hired Indira many years ago, about 7 years ago with the Heart Association. And once we kind of got this work going, she stepped in to volunteer and help us, and she flies down from Hersey, Pennsylvania. So if you all know anything about Hersey, Pennsylvania, I'm so proud of her because she's the associate director for social engagement with the Milton Hersey Foundation. So we are so proud of her, but she steps in to do, hey, look, she's doing administrative work today. To all of our phenomenal speakers, I can't say enough about all of the what you've brought to this subject matter. I told Clyde, I said, I'm just struggling with this. I don't, this is kind of your wheelhouse. This is in terms of this substance use and suicide, but it has been just come together with the way that it's amazing how things that just came together in the glue that was put with every one of these presentations connected various and sundry pearls. The big thing, the big takeaway is trusting that you'll be able to carry something back to where you're going to touch the lives of the people that you're touching. Come on out. I see y'all stepping back there, Lakeisha, Jeremy. I want to thank the team. And it's Stacey, a step of Stacey Holt. This young lady, y'all, I'm trying to entice y'all talk to her because I'm trying to entice her to do our website work. She does it. We've got a website that has a special type of programming language, and she's adept at it. All right, so I'm courting her here today. I got her here today because I said, you need to see what we do. So we want to really appreciate her. I want to thank the team of here at Reunion Golf and Country Club. Lakeisha, Jeremy, Pat, I've known them for 100 years. They've been here with me, for us, my husband and I. This is not just where we host our event, but my husband and I have called Reunion home for 20 years. And they have known and taken care of us here at this club. Who was there? We got some 2 young ones that's back there. Zizi. Okay, all right. And baby, I don't know your name, but I get to know it later, okay? Yeah, okay. We'll get to know who you are later. I don't want to miss anyone, but I just want you to know how much it just warms my heart. Jay, Kevin, you all travel with us in places where we're going in the Delta and other places to try to help chronicle the work that we do and tell the story about the Essie and William Earl Glenn Foundation for Better Living. Mom and Dad at Clyde would be proud. We hope that you've enjoyed yourself. Please drive safely, have a safe sojourn home, and continue to sow into the lives of people that's entrusted to you. God bless.